back in, y'all. It's time to go around the facility. A lot is happening in the sports world. We got to start with Davante Adams. So I'm up here with my dog, James Jones, because, Jay, when you talk about Davante Adams, a former teammate of yours, the Jets are expected to release him. Yeah. But where in the world should Davante Adams wind up?
It's only one spot for me, and I know you own a couple teams and all that, but it's only one spot for me that he should go, and he knows very, 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 very well. He knows the freeways. Okay. He knows the schools to put his kids in. He knows where to live.
Back to Las Vegas?
No. To the Green Bay Packers. You see, in order. Number one, number two, all the way down to five, in order. Go back home, man. You know the system. You get rid of really good quarterback, really good playmakers around you. You got Josh Jacobs toting the rock.
But wouldn't you suggest they already have too many receivers? You got Wicks, you got Watson, though he's coming back off an injury. You got Reed.
You need a number one receiver. Davante Adams, Jaden Reed on the same football field. Help Jordan Love get him over there. You're going to lose one of them. You're losing Christian Watson or Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs will probably be gone in free agency. Get Davante Adams over there. Get Jordan Love a true number one wide receiver. And let's go.
Okay, I'm going to force you to do something. If not the Packers, the Packers, wipe this list out of here, and give me a top three. Give me some other teams.
He don't got to go too far. He's a Cali boy, all right? So you already know number one's the Packers, but number two would be the Chargers.
Okay.
Get over there with Herbert. Get over there with Harbaugh, and you would be the bona fide number one wide receiver. You know they like to run the football. And you are going to get solo coverage. And you get with a really good quarterback in Herbert. And then Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Cooper Kupp is out of there. Yeah. You get in there with Puka Nacua. Real good run game as well. Real good offense. I would love to see him at the Rams. So stay in California, man, and you're going to be all right.
Makes a lot of sense. I got to leave here. I got to head south to the locker room because not only in the locker room are we going south, but got to go south to talk about Philadelphia. 2-5, Joel Embiid, big dog. Yeah. It does not
the process.
Good. You are Philadelphia sports. Should Embiid have played his last game in Philly?
No, he should. We're talking about Joel Embiid, the MVP?
Formerly, yes.
The process?
Yes, sir.
That's the problem. People forget. But I don't forget. People forget. I don't forget. I don't forget last year playing the Knicks. He had one leg. He was balling, hooping.
True.
A lot of other dudes, superstars, they're going to tap out. My knee ain't right. But while we asking about Joel Embiid, where's Paul George at? I mean, because Maxey's there. He threw his part. Paul George, when we signed you, I was so happy. I was doing my dance and all that. And now I'm mad as hell because you're not delivering on offense or defense.
Let me ask you this, though. Embiid's process it succeeded Paul George's. It succeeded James Harden's. He was there before Jimmy Butler. Embiid is a guy that has been there since 2014, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
The process hasn't even gotten the Sixers to an Eastern Conference Finals. Should the process not be over?
See, the problem is it was not him. If this was a Joel Embiid where he was the issue, right, then I feel you on it. Because when he plays, he balls out.
When he plays, though.
But injury's part of the game.
That many injuries?
Well, listen, man, I can tell you this much. He don't want to be injured.
Of course
I'm sure nobody's want to be injured.
Of course
it's part of the game, and now that he's been hurt, he can't play.
At what point? Because you saw...
Wait, he don't get the grace, though? Right?
No, not in sports.
You ball out and you give us
grace in sports. You saw personally your Philadelphia Eagles do it. They did it at a primary position in quarterback. Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. Eventually draft his replacement second round, Jalen Hurts. I bring that up because it's the same city, it's the same media, it's the same fan base, it's the same critics. At what point do you as a Sixers fan, do you as a Sixers, a Philadelphia legend not say, you know what, we got to plan for a future without Embiid?
Carson Wentz was never even close to a guy like Joel Embiid's talent and play. I just think that we got to figure it out, right? I know he's banged up with the knee. Give it some time, right? I think he's taking a year off for that. Next year, we'll see. Give it at least one more year. Because I know this. When Joel Embiid is involved in the team, he gives you all he has.
That's true.
Offense and defense. And I say, I can't, ship him away because he's gotten injured, right? There's a lot of guys that haven't been injured for the Sixers that they pay a lot of money to that don't do nothing. At least for Joel Embiid, we know when he's there, he's going to play and he's going to produce.
Shady, I got to leave the locker room.
We'll get out of here then.
I got to get out of here.
I don't even want you around me anyway.
Yes, now we let's talk about the Q's, Chase. Because the craziest thing that I would suggest, the number one overall pick, it is the most coveted possession in all of sport.
No, it is.
In all of sport, any sport, the most coveted. Should the Titans draft a quarterback there?
No. Trade out. You said Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders. Look, I talked to some people around the league, and this is crazy to me. In what draft have you seen the number 1 overall pick Titans and the number 2 overall pick Browns trying to trade back. That tells you a lot about what people think about this quarterback class. Now, if you're the Tennessee Titans, I think Abdul Carter is your pick. Let's play this out. Giants need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Raiders need a quarterback. Saints need a quarterback.
Yeah.
All pick in the top 10. Have them trade up to 1. Say you trade with the Giants, you move back to 3. The top pick is probably, it will be Cam Ward as a quarterback. And then Travis Hunter, number 2 to the Browns. You can still have your guy at Abdul Carter, plus you stockpile picks. I like the move to trade out of it.
Put something in context for me. I've seen you on social media, brilliant follow. You suggested that Cam Ward would have been taken 5th, 6th, 7th last year. Last year's quarterback class, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy. Put in context, where would Shador, where would Cam Ward, where would they fall in that class?
Look, I think I'm putting Cam Ward right at the level of Bo Nix, so that's QB6, and then Shador's probably a little bit lower than that.
For Shador standards, are they day 1 starters talent-wise? Obviously, if you're drafted in the first round, you more than likely start day 1. But based off of talent, Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, are they day 1 starters? Keep in mind, Drake May was not, J.J. McCarthy would not have been, even if he was healthy.
Look, where Cam Ward and where Shador Sanders go, they're going to have to be day 1 starters. Do I think Cam Ward is a day 1 bona fide starter? Yeah. But like I said, he's QB6, so you got to the ceiling for him, I think, right now is Bo Nix. And then Shador Sanders, I think Shador has the talent. He has to get in the right fit. He has to get in the right system. Doesn't mean he can't elevate that, but I do think Shador, there's a big gap, in my opinion, between Cam Ward and Shador Sanders.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.